Who am I? Not the name you pronounce correctly, not the version of me that makes you comfortable. Who am I when I'm not translating my pain into something people can digest? I am sweet Noku on purpose. Not because life was kind to me, but because I refused to disappear inside what tried to end me. Before the music begins, understand this. I don't write songs, I archive survival. I take moments that almost erased me and force them to speak. Everything you're about to hear is not creativity, it's evidence. Evidence that I was here. Evidence that I felt everything fully and still didn't break loud enough for people to notice. Because pain doesn't always scream. Sometimes it becomes discipline. Sometimes pain looks like showing up, smiling on time, remembering everyone else, while forgetting what it feels like to be remembered without effort. And maybe that's why April feels like this, because April doesn't lie to me. April doesn't celebrate me. April audits me. April is the month my life started collecting proof of everything I survived quietly. I used to think April was mine. Now I understand. April is where my life keeps asking me questions I don't know how to answer honestly. If I trace it back, the last time I felt genuinely excited to be alive inside my own birthday was before 2010. And I've been trying to figure out what exactly died that year. Was it just people? Or was it the version of me that believed life would meet me with the same energy I give it? Because here's the truth nobody says. Disappointment doesn't always break you. Sometimes it retrains you. It teaches you how to expect less, feel less, need less, until you become someone who no longer requires what you were originally built to receive. And that's dangerous. Because one day you wake up and realize you didn't heal. You adapted to emotional starvation. And now April shows up, and people ask me what I'm doing. For a day, I don't even feel safe existing inside anymore. And I sit there thinking, is it me? Or is something fundamentally missing? Because I show up for people. I remember details, I celebrate loudly, I give intentionally. And when life circles back to me, it goes quiet, not empty, worse, unreturned. And I don't say that out loud. Because the truth I'm holding is not small enough to fit into a complaint. It sounds more like this. What happens to a person who becomes fluent in giving love, but illiterate in receiving it? Or maybe even deeper. What if I was only ever valued for how well I could show up for others, not for how I needed to be held? And now I don't even know what it looks like to be chosen without instructions. And that realization that one doesn't shout, it settles. Because survival teaches you something dangerous. You can live without what is killing you slowly. And after a while, you stop calling it loss. You start calling it normal. Last year, I tried to rewrite April. I told myself, this isn't about me. This is the day my mother became a mother. And for a moment, it felt like something sacred. Something I could stand inside without collapsing. But now, she's gone too. And I'm back here again, with a date that keeps arriving, like nothing ever happened. And I ask God, not loudly, just in the places where honesty doesn't need language. If the soul continues, if the spirit returns, if love doesn't die, why does it still feel like mine was interrupted? Because belief does not silence absence, and grief is not always tears. Sometimes grief is this, realizing you are the only one left who remembers who you used to be before life taught you how to survive it. So now I'm here, not celebrating, not pretending, not performing healing, just telling the truth. Maybe this isn't a birthday anymore. Maybe this is a record. I made it here, but I did not arrive as the same person. One is identity. I am. But my truth is different. I am not who I was. I am who remained. I am what survived what I never got closure for. I am the version of me that learned how to breathe in rooms that never held me properly. And here's the part people don't say. Not all strength is power. Some strength is just unhealed endurance wearing discipline as a disguise. So I keep asking myself, is this growth? Or is this what happens when survival overstays and starts calling itself identity? Because I'm still here, still functioning, still moving, but existence is not the same as being alive inside yourself. And that's what April confronts me with. Not who I am, but who I had to become to survive everything that never gave me a choice. And I don't know if I'm living or just continuing something that never really finished breaking me.